Hey everyone, how are you? Happy Monday, good morning. I hope you have a beautiful weekend and I hope you're ready to ease into the week with a little bit of gentle bouncing. Your girl overdid a few things last week and it's shown up in a little bit of a tight calf. So today I'm sharing, just in case you ever have any of these issues, that I have one compression sock on. I was gonna wear the other one. I couldn't find it before the broadcast. Such is life. So I am wearing a compression sock. It's from Apala. I'm going to remember the URL. I will put it in the notes afterwards. It's one of the companies that I work with, and they are famous for being on Shark Tank regularly, but I've been with them since before that. They generally make compression socks for dancers so that they don't always have to work in bare feet. But I have to tell you that if you ever have any foot issues, I give these to my clients all the time in the studio, and they do really help. So just in case you're like, where are her toes on that right side? Not that you're paying attention that much, but we get it. So we're gonna go through a general warm-up for all the pieces and parts, and then we're gonna do a gentle bounce. Remember, Mondays are always gentle, Thursdays are a little bit more intense. If you're tuning in now, let me know where you're coming from. I've got our notes up, etc. And I'm really excited to hear from all of you. And in the meantime, we're just gonna get up on top of our rebounder and get going and begin to stand with hip width distance apart and just arrive into your stance. And then we're gonna start to roll the ankle of our right heel, our right ankle. So let's just take as big circles as you can. Your knees are soft, you're just kind of moving in and out here and doing the best you can to find your way. Yes. Good. And just bringing in some breath. I'm trying to get your comments up here again. It never ceases to amaze me. As soon as the broadcast starts. Let's reverse the direction. So if you went out to in, then go in to out. There you go. Rolling it around. Oh, I forgot. Keep rolling that ankle. We do have a friend here today. The cam is set up. Flashlight turned 3 years old yesterday. It was his big birthday, big number 3. We're super excited about it. All right, let's switch legs to the other side. Gentle ankle circles around. Good, that's it. Rolling it around again. Good work. The good news is we're not going to be doing too much by way of timer, so we're not gonna distract ourselves with that. Let's go 2 more in this direction. Good. And last one, and then reverse it. So go outside to inside. You know, foot warm-ups are definitely underrated, but definitely suggested when you're doing a bounce practice. It's so important that we get our ankles warmed up, and I think, to be honest with you, I don't want to admit it, but that's one of the reasons why my leg is a little tight. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good. All right, come back to center. Let's take a bent knee stance. Bring your pelvis right in between your ankles. So you just want to feel like your line of gravity drops straight down between your ankles. And then if you can lift your chest up a little bit, and then we're going to take our side bend over to the side. Yes. And then slowly come all the way back up. And then do it to the other side. And in the event that you are, just a little worrisome about your balance, just take it slower, or by all means do less. Yeah, good. We'll go over a couple more times. There you are. All right. Good, and then let's go one more over to the left. And we're gonna come back up to center, get your centered stance, and then we're gonna start to reach forward. Give yourself a little hug. You can keep your focus forward, or if you're comfortable looking down, you can do that. Open yourself up to the sky and open that chest. And again, bend your knees, give yourself another little hug. We're just warming up, doing these little posture checks so we can move through our space. 2 more times. It's about to be that big, heartfelt, commercialized holiday, so why not let the self-love come through, right? I booked myself a massage tomorrow, partially because I got to teach this week, but partially for the self-love. That's the last one. Here we go. Give yourself a hug. Come on all the way up. And then just start to bounce down here. That's it. I'm gonna make sure you are not on. All right, good. Okay, so we're in this space where we are finding our closed chain bounce. And what's so great about, honestly, I don't recommend in an acute foot injury that the first thing you turn to be rebounding, but the great thing about this is that I can come in, I know I'm gonna have a good class with you all, and I also know that I'm not gonna hurt myself because it's so gentle and also effective. So with our down bounce, let's reach our arms up overhead and press it all the way down. Again, lift it up. Good, press it all the way down. You got it, lift it up. Big press down. One more time, lift and press. We're gonna take the right arm up overhead, straight ahead, and then scissor your arms. Good, so let's just find that center. Be sure that your heels are in contact with the mat, actively pushing down. Back of knees are soft. Good. All right, 2 switches. We go right, left, and then circle it all around. Then we go left, right, circle in the other way. Warming up that upper back. Switch and switch all the way around. You got it. Switch and switch all the way around. Keep it going. Switch and switch. Reach out to the sides. Good. See if you can sense your shoulder blades just rotating on your back, sliding around as you reach. Want all that arm work to come from the back ideally, yeah? Good. Let's do one more time. Switch and switch and all the way around. Good. And lower that right arm down and let it just shake out for a moment. And then let's go ahead and widen our stance. So we're gonna take it out wider than hip width in a position that feels like it's strong and stable, where you have balance. If it's too wide, then just narrow it in a bit, okay? Arms come out to the side, thumbs face directly forward. We're gonna do a little coordination and a little brain game. So turn your right palm all the way up, turn your left palm all the way back. So twisting, spiraling out from one arm and then in through the other. And then rotate in the opposite direction. And then rotate again. Good, and let's just keep rotating side to side. So a couple aspects, working around your shoulder and your chest. You're starting to encourage a bit of lymphatic movement, which is great to encourage. Good. The lymphatic system, it doesn't necessarily flush itself. It becomes flushable when you are warm, hydrated, and mobile. So your lymph is gathering whatever it needs to gather away from your cells, but we gotta help it out by twisting and being kind of juicy and consistent with our motion. Good. Let's go one more each side, twisting all the way into that shoulder joint, and then twisting all the way into the other shoulder joint, and then come back to center and lower down. Roll your shoulders up, get really squishy right around your armpits. I know that doesn't sound very fitnessy, but who cares, right? This is about motion and health. This is about getting it in to the places that need it. Good, reverse, back to front. 4, all the way around, and 3. Keep that gentle little bounce. Good. And 2. Yes. And last one. And good. Calm your bounce down. Take your index fingers into your hip folds, and let's just bend at the hips, coming forward and coming all the way back up to center, and repeat. As you're coming forward, you're going into a flat back position as much as you can. If the backs of your legs allow you to get to 90-degree angle at the hip, then go there. If not, you just go wherever you can, but keep your torso strong. Keep it nice and long and lengthened, reaching forward. Good. And up. My other little screen froze, so Mom, if you're watching, this is the tiny little leaf that I stole from your house, and it's doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. I always take at least 1 to 2 cuttings from mom's house every time I visit her. Let's go one more time. And sometimes from restaurants. Shh, don't tell. Never without a little pair of scissors. Just to propagate, just to keep the growth going. Apparently my grandfather used to do the same thing, so it must be in my DNA. Let's go one more time. Reach it forward. Good, and all the way up. All right, so come back into center. Be in, again, a stable stance. We're gonna start to march. So we're putting weight into one leg. You can roll to the ball of your toe and then lower down, or you can lift that knee. So we're going down, knee, down, and march. We're gonna go slow. We'll build it up. I wanna make sure, I know a lot of people are really responding to the gentle class on Monday. I don't call this beginner, I call it different focus. You know, it is a great way to practice some of the balance movements, but this is about really attending to the needs of your body. And honestly, if this was a more intense bounce, I would have had to cancel class today just to keep my health going. But this is manageable. And this is where a lot of people who are working with injuries and conditions need to be, okay? So you're marching here. And we're gonna take up the pace. So left, up, up, up. Good. Sometimes it can be a little bit daunting to march just on a rebounder without adding a bounce. So if you're ready, you can add a bounce. Yeah, just like that. And the bounce actually helps you lift the knee up a little bit more. So just like, you know, we're getting into formation. We're taking a very direct jaunt down a very smooth trail, yeah? Good. Let's stay here for a little more. Let's get going with it. Breathing in, breathing out, and just being mindful to orient ourselves to center. Good. You don't have to bounce. You can just step, and if at any point in time the balance becomes an issue, take it down to the mat and stay with us, okay? Good. Let's go for 4 and 3. That's it. And 2 and 1. Both heels down, just bounce. All right. Remember those index fingers. Hinge forward a tiny bit here. Legs about hip socket width distance apart. So not together, not super wide. Take your arms up to 90 degrees. Bend your knees a little deeper. We're gonna swing the arms back and forth, back and forth. Push through your heels. That's it. Now you can keep this closed chain. You can stay against the mat. If you are bouncing a little, feels so good. You can lift. So either stay down or get a little air, pulling those elbows back, back, back. Good. Remember, no matter where you are, you're choosing what you need today, not what I need, what you need, yeah? Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna bring our legs close together for a bounce down. If you're close, staying to the mat, just push, okay? Or bounce. Hands to the chest. Inner thigh connection to the best you can. Think of top of the inner thigh, even if your ankles don't touch. Keep going, down, and down, and down. Yes. We go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's heel toe it out to the side and a little bounce balance side to side. Keep going with your bounce balance. We're gonna try this one more time. There we go. Yes. So elbows at 90 degrees again, just to give yourself a little bit more motion through your torso, through your side of the waist. That's it. Yes. Good. Let's take it into doubles. 2 bounces to each side. Good. Now, if you can lift your heel high, I'd like you to. If it causes you discomfort, just let the heel leave the mat slightly, yeah? Good. That's it. Side to side. Singles. Good. Nice work, everybody. Staying consistent. This is like your movement coffee, yeah? A little Java to get you going. Yes. All right, let's take it back to doubles, to each side. Good. Excellent, keep going, keep going. We go 4, we go 3, we go 2, and 1. Back to your singles. Yes. All right. If any of you are just checking in and you're not moving, I don't want you to get off your rebounder with me. If you're not moving, there we go. Then go ahead and leave me a little comment if you would, just so I can see this is working. There we go. All right, all right. Let's go 4, 3, 2. I want you to transfer all your weight over to the right. Your left foot is down, but we're gonna focus on pushing through that right leg. Yes. So I like to think of the meat around the bone, hugging in. Just hugging in to support that bone, okay? It's not tight, it's supportive. It's not grasping or constricting. It's maintaining, sustaining, all right? Arms out to the side. We're gonna tap this foot in and out, in and out. There you go. I like to think of the alignment armpit, over hip, over knee, over ankle. Everything is oriented over this side. This leg is just doing its thing. Good. Push and pull, push and pull. That's it. All right, are you ready for a little challenge on this side? I'm gonna give it to you anyways. So we're gonna tap in, lift the knee, tap down and out. In, knee, down, out. Good, and if lifting the knee is not happening for you, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go in, stay, stay, out. In, stay, stay, out. Okay, let's stay right here. We'll find our new beat. Arms out in 4, 3, and we will go to the other side, I promise. Here we go. We go. Tap in, lift the knee, tap it down, reach it out. One more slow. Tap in, lift the knee, reach it down. Don't lose that balance. Speed it up. In, up, in, up. That's it. I'm trying to get on it too. Woo! Yes. It actually works better for my brain if I think going out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. For whatever reason, it's the same thing, but it feels more doable. This thing, this brain jar, sometimes it needs things said differently. Good. One more. Let's take it back to singles in our bounce balance, side to side. Good. Let that other foot relax. Yes. Very nice. All right, I see you. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo! Nothing like, I say it every class lately, but we will conquer it by March of 2023. We'll conquer technology. Big goals, right? All right, shift it over to the left leg. Bounce down. Remember, this is your balance. Armpit over hip, over knee, over ankle. Bending that knee, letting your weight push the bungees. We're tapping, tapping, tapping. Arms to the side. Yeah. You got it. Breathe it here. Good job. There's something about letting that heel drop too that's giving me a good little calf stretch on my tight leg. Yes. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna start with that slow tap in, lift the knee, tap down. Good, remember you can stay next to the foot on the ground. We gotta speed it up, yeah? Tap in, go out, in, up, down. Here we go. Out, in, up, out, in, up, out, in, up. There we go. So I hope you can hear that even though I'm working with a little bit of a condition, as it were, not referencing this leg as bad. I don't even think I've said injured yet, because it's not the exact truth. Compromised, in need of some special care today. That's how I like to look at it with my body, because the thought virus of injury. When something's hurting, sometimes you just need to rest for a day. You forget the thing was even hurting. So I'm being real kind to myself, and I hope you will be too. Let's take it back to bounce balance, side to side. All right, here we go. Single, single, double. We go single, single, 2 on the right. Single, single, 2 on the left. Yes. Single, single. Good. So we're rolling right along. You can check in with your little heart rate, see where you're at. This is one where you're breathing. You can still chat with me. I can't hear you, but you can tell me all about your day if you want. What do you got coming up? Sometimes it's also a good little brain game to say, again, I can't hear you. Name, address, phone number, and the name of your first pet. Go. Jenna, not gonna say it on YouTube. Can't do it with single, single, double. Ah! All right, back to singles. Let's try it again. Too many things going on. All right, name, address, phone number, and name of your first pet. Jenna, my address will not be said. Phone number 555-55555. The name of my first pet, I believe it was Angus? Mom, you'll confirm that for me. I don't think we had any pets before Angus. All right, walk it in, walk it in. Tiptoe. And if you got a little annoyed at having to think and do all the things at the same time, it's actually good. That's brain training. You should be a little agitated. Your brain likes to know everything, and it has to expend more energy when it doesn't know everything. So, you know. All right, bring those heels down. It's okay to mess with your brain a little bit every now and again. We're gonna step to the heel, step and step, step and step. You can keep your hands on your hips to begin. Send those heels directly front. Yeah, step and heel, step and heel, step and heel. We'll go 4, 3, 2. Take it out to the diagonal. There, step to the side. Yes. Just maintaining your center. Remember, your pelvis falls right over the center of that rebounder. Good. Go 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Bounce down for a moment. We're gonna do a little stepping forward and back. We're gonna go front, back. Again, on the right, left. Join me when you're ready. Right, left. Yes. You got it. Right. Uh-huh. Let's start it on the left. Here we go. Left. And left. Yes. So we're doing some steps. We're bouncing along. We've also added in some knees in our marching before, yeah? Some of us have. So your goal is going to be to either alternate your steps or add a knee. Let's start on the right, alternating the steps. Right foot, then left, then right, then left, then right. Good. All right, so this is one option. You can just keep going with your basic, alternating feet, or we can knee and knee. Step right, left knee, back, back, step left, right knee. Yeah, test it out. Which one's gonna work for you? Your last progression might be a little hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. Step, hop, okay? Or you're stepping, or you're kneeing, or you're hopping. Either way, good. Step, hop. Or step, step. Or step, knee, good. All right, let's settle in. Get that focus like you might get just pushing a bike up a hill, pushing the pedals, I mean. Just consistency, moving forward, doing your thing. Good. Do, do, do. That's it. Find that little happiness moment. Find that moment where you can just be free. Just move your body. Good. One more each side. Good. Last one, come back to center. Pull back, pull back, pull back. If you're bouncing, bring it to your basic. Good. If you're on the ground, we're gonna go side to side. If you're bouncing, it's the same thing. Join me when you're ready, rotating from your waist. Woo. You're right over center. Yes. Good. We go into doubles, 2 each side. 4, 3. Here we go. 2 and 2. 2. Twist it out. Chest stays forward. Heels reach to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Singles, just finish in singles. That's it. Either swiveling. Yes. Woo, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get a little high bounce. We're closing in on soon being complete. So if you need a drink, you can get a drink. Otherwise, we're gonna finish up with some slides and some rebounds. Okay, bring it to center. I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're sliding our feet apart together. Arms go, reach out. Just a little bend of the knee out here, pull it in. Press out. Press down, 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 down. Reach out, down, down, down. Pull in, down, down. This is leg exercise. Whether you're jumping or just bouncing, I want you to feel it in that effort going down. Slice, good, in. Yes, slice. This is our last big push. In. 2 more like this. In. We're gonna take it out to 2s. Good. So here we go. Go out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2, in for 2. Yes. Now you know, if you're jumping, you can make this a double, or you can slide it. Either way, choose the move that matters to you. Good, give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Can you meet me in singles? Let's do it. Out and in. Good. You can be sliding and in. Easy way to do it, or lift those knees. Yes. Let those wings spread. Excellent. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back into the step, touch the heel, step. Yeah, a little transition, you got it. All right. Good. Reach those heels forward. I hope you're feeling good. Go 4, 3. Take those heels out to the diagonal. Let your arms swing. Let this be whatever you want it to be right now. We're cooling it down, yeah? Good. All right, last little brain game. 1 heel front, 1 heel side. So we're gonna go step, heel to the side. Step, heel to the side. Right, left, left. Oh, I know, it's so simple, but it's gonna make you go blah. Good. Heel, side, heel. And I'm making up arms. You know, nobody's taking points off for improper trampoline technique with the arms, are we? I hope not. Are there rebounding police? Good. Go 1 more. Front and side. Good. Let's tiptoe in the middle. Let your arms hang down. All right, my friends. Time to stretch it out. I'm excited. We're gonna do something a little different today. So let's just lessen the bounce. Let's bring both heels down. I always think of these closed chain as really sifting everything out. Let yourself find calm. Excellent. Calm that bounce down all the way. Before you get off of the rebounder, let's widen our visual field so we see more of what's around us in the room. See everything that's there. We're gonna carefully step off to the side. Go ahead and get your drink. And then today for our stretch, let's see, the floor is not kind. The rebounder is kind. Maybe I can stay on this. I think I'll work on it all day. So we're gonna bring the rebounder up. Hopefully yours is light like mine, and we can use it as a bit of a bar or support structure. I want you to come in. We're gonna take 1 foot back and try your best to get that heel down and just feel that calf stretch. So right now, both hips are facing your rebounder. You got a light touch on the rebounder. You can also take your hands against a wall or a countertop if you don't want to use your rebounder to do this. Now, both toes are facing ahead. What I'd like you to do is with your back heel down as much as possible, just try to bend your knee a little bit. So we're getting into the deeper calf muscles here. Excellent. Good. We'll come out of that, straighten that back knee, and then turn the back knee out, the back hip, I should say. So your heel is angling in and your toes are angling out, and see if you can get a little calf stretch that way. Some of you will feel it, some of you won't. It's kind of all dependent on how tight you are and where. Good. All right, release, and then turn that back heel or the back foot in. This is the one I need. And sometimes you can find your stretch and just kind of reach on into it. Thank you, thank you. Good. All right, come all the way up. Shift your weight into your front foot, and then let's change sides. So we'll bring that back foot back to start, heel down. You can always increase that sense of stretch in your hips and your calf by just doing a little dial under of your hips. It's more to open up the front of your pelvis. Good, lift your back heel up and then turn that hip out. So your knee and your toe faces out as your heel angles in.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that.
And then lift it up and your heel goes out and your knee goes in. And for whatever reason, this is the one I need. Ooh. Good. Shift that weight into the front foot. Now from here, let's come on up and then stand back. I'm gonna line my feet up with the legs on the bottom of the rebounder. And then I'm taking a flat back here. So finding this moment of hamstring stretch, and you can bend your knees if you like. And then we're gonna go ahead and bend the knees to round the spine, take it into a big, long spinal stretch, and then reach your tail out. Straighten your legs as much as you can. Peek up just over the top of the rebounder, and then round it again. Good. Reach it through. That's it. Round it again. Good. Reach it through. All the way up. Good. Bend your knees. Round all the way up. Come on up. Last little one, quad stretch. I'm going to show you from the side and from the front. Reach back. Take your foot in your hand as best you can. If this does not work for you, take a little lunge and then tuck your tail under so you can find the stretch in the front of the thigh, okay? So if you can get it, if you see my hips, I'm not back here. I want my hips right over that kind of same centered space, and I want my knee to reach straight down from the hip, all right? And then I'm just gonna try to stand up as tall as possible here. Yes. That's it. Good, and then let's release, bring it down. We'll go to the other side. Find it, lunge it, whatever you need. Hope you feel woken up. Remember, everybody, hearts on this class or the recorded one, help out. We just hit 300 subscribers, by the way, and I say we because I know you all are out there telling people, and I so appreciate it. I was describing to somebody about our Monday classes, and I said, you know, it's just, there's so much fitness out there. Let's stand and take a side bend over. I said, but there's a great deal of people who are underserved by the options that exist. And so we just want to create something for all of you who need those options, right? Good. Come all the way up. Let's go to the other side, taking a side bend. So the more you share, the more I can show up and create some avenues for some good, gentle moves. I hope the moves worked for you today, coming all the way up. Lastly, as always, why did this class matter to you? And hopefully in some way, shape, or form it mattered because it helped you meet yourself and your needs where you needed to. And we want to remember we're going to continue to fill out that spectrum. You've got your real athletic moves over here, and then you've got your really therapeutic and self-soothing moves over here, and they count just as much. And there's a whole slew of things we can do in between, but we want to be sure that we're making moves that matter to us. So we'll be enticed to come back. All right, check out the notes today. I'm going to wait and see if I've got any comments from you all. Thank you for being here live or in the future. How wild is that? And be sure to check out the notes for links for socks and rebounders and weights and more classes on my site, jennazaffino.com. Big love to all of you. Mwah! Have a great rest of your week.